Hello everyone, I am Anu Lohachab, currently pursuing MTech in Computer Engineering from NIT Kurukshetra. This video is about the project assigned to us as a part of Big Data and Analytics Lab. The problem statement of our project is building a fraud detection solution using graph database. Before moving to the implementation of our project, let's first discuss some basic concepts. So let's first talk about who are fraudsters, especially in the financial sector. So the first category is organized in groups. So these groups consist of skilled laborers with specialized roles working together to exploit vulnerabilities and infiltrate systems. The second one is the synthetic identities. Basically, cyber criminals employ these synthetic identities to commit various fraudulent activities such as opening bogus accounts, obtaining loans, or conducting illicit financial transactions. These are fabricated identities that combine real and fake information, making it difficult for traditional identity verification systems to detect them. The third is stolen identities. So, cyber criminals can employ various techniques to obtain personal information such as phishing, data breaches, and social engineering. And once they acquire this data, they can exploit it for their financial gain, commit identity fraud, or even sell it on the dark web. The last one is hijacked devices. So, the hijacked devices can refer to those that have been compromised and taken control of by malicious actors. These compromised devices can be used to launch attacks such as distributed denial of service attacks, propagate malware, or participate in botnets. Moving on, let's talk about what first party frauds are. So, this form of fraud occurs when individuals deliberately open multiple lines of credits or accounts with no intention of fulfilling their financial obligations. The fraudsters can employ various tactics to carry out first party fraud, and this can include providing false employment or income information or by creating fictitious identities, or they can also use stolen or fabricated documents. So, this is the Gartner's layered fraud prevention approach, in which first three layers are about discrete data analysis and the last two layers are about connected analysis. In discrete data analysis, we establish patterns of normal behavior. For example, in this case, the more accounts you have, the more you will have revolving debt. And if you have data points way above or way below from what is accepted behavior, then we can investigate those data points. However, in connected analysis, things started making much more sense, and as we uncover that actually some of these address or phone number are shared and some of these patterns of behavior are actually much more meshed than originally thought, then we can be very effective catching those fraud rings. So this is just an example of type of pattern that we are looking for in first party fraud. As we can see, we can have several account holders who happen to share different type of information that we will talk more about this in the upcoming slides. So we are using Neo4j, which is a graph database for the implementation of our project. So first of all, you need to install Neo4j for your desktop, and after all the necessary installation steps, you have to create a project and then add a database for it by clicking on this button and then start it. It will take a few seconds to start. Then you have to navigate on the Neo4j browser. I have already completed all these steps, so let me show you how Neo4j browser looks like. So yeah, this is how Neo4j browser looks like. Uh, First of all, you have to create a database that I have already created with the help of Cypher language. So it has three, in the database, it has three account holders, namely Karan, Arjun and Veer with IDs 11, 12 and 13. These are the random IDs that I have provided. Then you have to create phone number and social security number nodes. After that, you have to create appropriate relationships among them with the help of Cypher language, obviously. Then finally, this is how our graphs look like, which shows that Arjun and Karan shares the same phone number, that is IN888, whereas Arjun and Veer shares common social security number. So that's how we detect fraud rings. Then after, we make a query which shows that Arjun and Karan shares a same phone number, and this query shows that Veer and Arjun shares a same social security number, that is 99. That is also observant from our graph. We can also make use of our query to see which nodes share same information, and after that we can suspect that Veer and Arjun are sharing a same social security number. So these can be fraudulent accounts, or Arjun and Karan, which share the same phone number. These also can be fraudulent accounts. That is, we try to find the nodes which share the same information to find the fraudulent accounts. So yeah, that's how we detect the fraud accounts in our with the help of graph database. That's pretty much about it. Thank you.